Okay, so the first step is to get all of these centerpieces set. Unlike the 3x3 where the centerpiece you cannot move, on the 4x4 you have to decide which face is going to be which color ultimately. And so I always start with white, so I just look for white centerpieces, and once I find a couple, then I get them lined up so that I can create a bar. A bar is just two of them together like that. And here's another, and here's another. So if I just rotate these around, then I can get these up. And those four create the white centerpiece. Then opposite white, just like a 3x3, will be yellow. So if this is white, this will be the yellow face ultimately. I've already got two yellows here, so I'm just going to look for the other yellow piece. I'm going to create that bar, and if I just tried to move these yellows right up like this, then I will have broken my white center. So I'm going to move those back down, repair the white, and what I'll do is I'll put these yellows bars here in the same line. If I move this up, I can spin it out of the way and then repair it and create that yellow center opposite from the white without messing up the white center. And then I always put the yellow in my left hand here. That's just how I do it whenever I create the other center colors. So I always start with blue after I've done white and yellow. So I've got a blue here and a blue here. So I can create the blue bar there. And then my other blue pieces are here and here. So I will get those two aligned, and I can just move them straight into the blue side. Then next, so I rotate it this way, and what always goes to above blue here with yellow again on my left is red. So I'm going to create a red bar. And notice how if I make a move, if I break my blues, I gotta repair them. So then I've got one red bar there, and then if I create this red bar like this, again, I have to repair the blues. And now I've got a red bar here and a red bar here where this is ultimately going to be my red face. So again, I can't just move these reds together because then that screws up my blues. So what I'll do is I'll again get my red bar in alignment with the red bar where I ultimately want them to be, and I'll spin them down, and then I'll move them out of the way, and then I'll spin them back, and that way I've repaired my blues, and now I've got my red center. And then we've got green always goes opposite blue, right? Just like in a 3x3. So this will ultimately be my green face. I've already got three of them there. And so if I just tried to move this green down here like this, then it wouldn't create a bar. See how these are catty corner from each other? So if I rotate the top this way, and then I move my green down, then I can create a bar of green there in the middle, and I can spin it out of the way and move my greens back. And now I've got all of my centers figured out, and they're all in the right place. So that's how you do the centers on a 4x4.